Let's start off with that anonymous question that we had about the role of NATO in this conflict. Did NATO poke the bear, so to speak? And is there any truth to this?
Well, there are two schools of thought. My own view is that several nations in Eastern Europe, once the Warsaw Pact had disappeared and their friendship with Moscow had ended, looked towards joining NATO. And once their economies were up to speed, once their weapon systems were modernised, they were allowed to apply and eventually came up to NATO standards and joined in several different tranches. And the reasons for that were to bring their own armed forces up to scratch, make them very modern in a modern kind of world, give them a bit of security against Russia, which started to look and behave very, very aggressively. And this is, going back to 2010 and before. So the onus, I think, has been on allowing countries to make their own freedom of choice as to who and which alliance they join. The Russian view is that this is NATO's expansion into Russia's backyard. But I have to say, in the 21st century, that idea of being able to dictate the policies of neighbouring countries is a very old-fashioned one. It's very 19th century and all tied up with empires. And you would have thought we'd gone beyond that. And countries can now make their own decision.